Hello, this is Stephen R. Covey. I can hardly believe that it has been 20 years since we first published The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Since the book first hit stores in 1989, the 7 Habits book has sold more than 20 million copies, has been translated into 38 different languages, and was named as the #1 most influential business book of the 20th century. Our little consulting company called Covey Leadership has now grown from a handful of associates to become Franklin Covey, the global leader in effectiveness training for organizations, teams, and individuals in 123 countries around the world. The success that we have been blessed with is all based on aligning ourselves and our organization with foundational principles of effectiveness. We have learned by centering our lives on timeless, unchanging principles, we create fundamental paradigms or ways of thinking that helps us live our lives more effectively. Principles are the center that put all other areas of life in perspective. While we are free to choose our actions, we are not free to choose the consequences of those actions. Principles do. This video program will teach you what I call the foundational principles which the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People are built upon. In this program, you will see me teaching each of these foundational principles to various groups we have worked with over the past 20 years. While my hairstyle and looks may have changed these past 20 years, the principles of effectiveness have not changed, nor will they throughout all of man's existence. I hope you will pay close attention, take notes, and teach your loved ones what you will be learning. If you will learn and apply these principles in your life and the lives of your family, friends, and business associates, you too will experience the power of proven principles. In conclusion, just remember this: everyone chooses one of 2 roads in life, whether they're young or old, rich or poor, men and women alike. One road is the broad, well-traveled road to mediocrity. The other, the road to greatness and meaning. The range of possibilities that exist within each of these 2 destinations is as wide as the diversity of gifts and personalities in the human family. But the contrast between the 2 destinations is as the night is to the day. I'm delighted to welcome each of you to the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I believe that your involvement with this material can be one of the most exciting learning experiences of your life. The essential purpose of the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is to learn how to lead your life in a truly effective way. To describe what the 7 Habits material is, let me share with you what it is not. It is not a quick fix program. It is not a program of the month. It is a process of personal and interpersonal growth and development that will require not only your continuing best efforts, but also your patience. As we all know, real growth and development cannot take place overnight. You must pay the price over an extended period of time to reap the benefits of these habits. Implementing the 7 habits will be an upward personal climb, like a journey up a steep mountain. It won't be easy. It will be a challenge. As you ascend the mountain, so to speak, with this 7 habits material, you'll become acutely aware of the loose gravel, the loose rocks in your life. You may slip occasionally, maybe even fall back a time or 2. You will feel the gravity pull of old habits working against you. But I'll assure you, as you continue in your climb and endure in your efforts, you will begin to feel a level of exhilaration and of attaining entirely new heights in your life, higher and higher levels of effectiveness. By applying this effort, you can expect to increase your capacity to achieve your personal and professional goals and to develop better working relationships with your associates and all of your loved ones. In short, you can expect to become more effective. Let me suggest that the best way to get the most out of the 7 habits is to be very open-minded, to be open to self-discovery. Participate, really get involved. Look for ways to apply and to implement these habits in your life. You see, our habits form our character. You may have heard the quote, sow a thought, reap an action. Sow an action, reap a habit. Sow a habit, reap a character. Sow a character, reap a destiny. For our purposes, we will define a habit as the intersection of knowledge, skill, and desire. You see, knowledge is the theoretical component. That is the what to do and the why to do it. Skill is the practical side of how to do it. And desire is the motivation side, the want to do it. In order to make something a habit in our lives, we literally must have all 3 components. Habits are powerful factors in our lives. They constantly express our character. They determine the level of our effectiveness or our ineffectiveness. In the words of an English poet, we first make our habits, then our habits make us. The 7 habits are simply common sense organized. But remember, what is common sense is not always common practice. So I encourage you to make the investment, put forth the time and effort. Focus on the kinds of changes you can make consistently and over time to develop these habits.